Hey folks, I'm going to try to do this live stream. I've got some notes here. I've got some things I want to say, and hopefully in a little while a couple of y'all will pop on. I got some notes so I don't ramble, because I think I will. See how this looks like it's blurry. Alright, first and foremost, I want to thank God for giving us His creation. Without the woods that we hunt in and the fish and the waters that we fish in, we couldn't have these YouTube channels. So I always said that I wanted to give God the glory first for allowing me to do these YouTube channels. I want to thank my wife. She allows me to go hunting and fishing. She knows I love it, and my boys, they love it too, and she allows me to get out there. I don't have to ask her, can I go hunting? She knows it's something I love to do, or can I go fishing? It's just something I do. I work Monday through Friday, and she allows me to go hunting. So hopefully some of y'all get online and talk with me. I want to thank my buddy Patrick. He's the one that helped me start up my YouTube channel. He's the one, I don't know if y'all can see this. He helped me design my logo here on the fishing club. He also helped me with the first hunting video that I put up there. Was the 2 deer with the 357. A lot of people want to talk to me about saying pistol. I know it's a handgun, but I was excited. I got 2 deer with the handgun. So I want to thank my family. My sons Benjamin and Caleb, they both like to hunt and fish with me. So Benjamin got his personal best bass on one of my videos. It's 5 pounds 12 ounces, and so y'all check out that video. It's Ben's new PB at the spillway. He's super excited. He's got a bigger fish on camera than I have, so I'm a little bit jealous of him. My brother-in-law Ian and his son Ryan, they've been hunting and fishing with me. Ian fished with me on the video Let's Go Catch Some Pickerel, and of course the thumbnail is a bass, go figure. But Ryan, I got to take him hunting out with me at Hog Island. He's still trying to get his first deer, so we're rooting for him on that one. My other brother-in-law Mike and his son Eric. Eric's the one, he got a video. He got the first video of harvesting a deer with his muzzleloader. I tried to put that one on, but he sent that from his phone to my text message, and it kind of came out blurry, but he got a deer first on camera, so I was a little jealous about that one. Mike's also the one that invited me up to Giles County. We went hunting up there. I see my buddy Tim Francis got on. Hey Tim, how you doing, buddy? Let's see. He's the one that took us up to Giles County. We got a hunt on the mountain. We got 4 deer. We got some smallmouth bass. We just had a good time up there. And my father-in-law, he goes by Pop, Donnie. He's helped us out a lot with the hunting and fishing in the past. So I want to thank some of my folks from my church family. My buddy Ruby, he got to go fishing with me once at Cahoon on one of my videos. The boys were kayaking around there. My buddy Jason, he's on one of the videos out at Cahoon. The video is all about the dinks. Now, unfortunately, the video is a little bit longer. A lot of people don't want to watch that video. But Jason is so hilarious in there. We laughed the whole time we fished. And then when I was editing the video, I laughed the whole time I was editing the video. I couldn't get it any shorter because I didn't want to lose the nature of the day. The day was just so fun. It's all about the dinks, but it's more of a comedy routine out there. Ruby's son Kyle, he's been watching my stuff, but he recently got married to Katerina. I want to say congratulations to y'all on the wedding. Also, at one of the evangelists that's come to our church, Dr. John O'Malley, he actually looked up my stuff and subscribed to me. Thank you, Dr. O'Malley. If y'all ever want to hear a good preacher, go see him. He's out on the West Coast a lot of the times, but co-workers I want to thank. I work at Tidewater Air Filter. I've been there for quite some time, been there for 30 years. People out in the production area, they watch my videos. One of my co-workers' daughter, Stephanie, she watches my videos. She actually commented that I have the best videos on YouTube. I don't know about that, but that's the kind of followers I want, if they think my videos are that good. So thank you, Miss Stephanie, for that one. Cowboy is actually one of my co-workers. I actually took him out to Cahoon. He caught his first ever pickerel and first ever largemouth bass. So check out that video, Fishing with Cowboy at Cahoon. That was a fun video to make. He's kind of a new fisherman as far as fishing with lures and stuff. He does a lot of catfishing. So, and also up in our Richmond office, Steven, he's been checking out my videos. I'm going to try to get up with him over the next spring. We're going to try to go up and do some smallmouth fishing. He's got a river he's up there. He said he caught largemouth, smallmouth, and saw a muskie swimming around up there. Hello, Keisha. Thanks for joining in on our stream. Appreciate that very much. Some of the landowners, I personally want to thank them. Jack, he's the guy that I hunted on his property up in Brunswick County. He's also got a pond on his property. We catch some bass out of there. But that's where I was when we did the video, Quick Hunt 5-Point Down. That one got quite a few hits on that one pretty quickly. So check out that video for me. The guy up in Giles County, I can't thank him enough, Steve Butler. That's Mike's friend, Mike, my brother-in-law Mike. He's the painter. He's the one who did that painting on the wall. But they were old schoolmates from Virginia Tech. And so he allowed us to go down there and go up there, stay in his cabin. You also see my video with Guy's Kitchen. Thank you, Steve. We had a blast up there. We rode the four-wheelers around the mountain. He has a golf cart. We rode that around there. Of course, we got to hunt. We got 4 deer up there. We got to target shoot, and that was a neat experience there because around here, most of the time we can't hunt with high-powered rifle. And up there, he's on the side of a mountain, so we can rifle hunt. But he's got a hill that's probably 5 stories high. And so when we were target shooting, we started out at 150 yards. And my furthest shot had ever been 130 yards with the 270. So he set targets out at 150. And my nephew, Eric, he was dead on. He was 100%. He flat out could shoot his 30-06. Well, then they put a target way up the side of the hill. It turned out to be about 270 yards. Well, Eric shot about 5 or 6 times, and he's like, well, I want to save my ammo for the rest of the week for hunting. I said, I want to try it. I've never shot anything that far. And at 270 yards, I figured I'd have to aim a little high. I shot a little high. I aimed a little bit less high, shot a little bit high. I aimed dead on at 270 yards, and I was able to hit the target, which is a 1-gallon milk jug, but that was the farthest shot I've ever had. So I was pretty happy to make that shot. Steve was excited about that shot too, so he was happy about that one. I'd like to thank some of the other YouTubers that I've been watching recently. Some of them have helped me out. One of them I really want to say thanks to is Lucky Bass Thumb. I don't know if y'all watch this guy. He had recently moved down to Florida, but he did one of the live streams just like this one that I'm doing. And a lot of the people were talking in the comments and in the chat room there, and everybody started subbing to each other. And at that time I was still very new at it, and I only had about 24 subs. Well, after that, everybody subbed back and forth. I ended up with about 44 subs, so it almost doubled overnight. And because of that, I started meeting some of these other guys that I'm going to talk about. One of the guys is a young guy named Aiden. He does Aiden Fishing. He hasn't done much fishing right now because, of course, the weather's pretty cold and nasty. He's also got a second channel coming up, started, that he wants to do some talking about Nerf guns. He said, I'm a kid, I like Nerf, so I'll talk about that. So there's a guy, Michael, all the way in China. He's been watching my videos quite regularly. I've been checking out his stuff. But he's been commenting on my videos. I appreciate that, Michael. Hopefully you can get some more viewers on your end. One of the young guys I watch is Garrett McKenzie. He's got a neat video. He catches fish, and he makes his own lures. And this is something neat. I'll talk about that more in a second. And there's another lady that I watch. And matter of fact, I don't even know her name. But her channel is Grab Life by the Fish. She does a lot of neat fishing stuff, and right now she's doing a thing where different people that are subbed to her, if they send in a video clip of fish they've caught, she's putting together a video and putting them up, kind of like a subscriber shout out. So I've submitted a video to her and already put it up on her channel, and she's got quite a few followers. So hopefully more people get to see some of my stuff and maybe subscribe to me. I'm not trying to get filthy rich out of this, but I would like to start earning some money and be able to get paid for doing what I love to do, which is hunting and fishing. I'm at 72 subscribers right now. I would hope to hit 100 subscribers soon, and I haven't done one yet, but I'm going to do a giveaway. And what I have right here is a gift card to a restaurant. It's a group of restaurants here. Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, Red Lobster, some other ones I don't know of because they're not around here. Yard House, Bahama Breeze, Island Grill, and Seasons 52, I think. But this is a $50 gift card, and for me, I'm going to give it away when I hit 100 subscribers. I don't exactly know how to do that yet, but that's what I'm going to do. Figure out how to do a giveaway. So, but $50, that's a pretty good one, and it's easy for me to mail out. So I don't have to pay for a lot of bulk shipping and stuff like that yet. Some of the upcoming projects I've got going on. I was talking to you about Garrett McKenzie and Garrett McKenzie Fishing. He's making his own lures. Some of the lures he makes are inline spinners. Now, one of my favorite lures to use is a Mepps number 3. Mepps Aglia. It's dressed. I don't know if this is going to pick up on the video or not. So hopefully y'all can see that. But my father, he took me fishing one time when I was 5 years old, and I was hooked ever since. And to this day I say, take a kid fishing, you'll keep them out of other trouble. But the first bass I ever caught was on a inline spinner, much like this lure, and but it had red fur. And I've only seen one other lure close to it, and it was a Sonic spinner, but the blade wasn't silver. It had a sticker on it, and once the stickers come off, then lure just doesn't seem to work anymore. So I talked to Garrett, and he said he's going to try to make me some. He sent me some pictures of the dressed hooks, and hopefully we're going to work out something where he can make me the lures, send them to me, I'll pay for them, promote his channel, promote his lures, so if anybody else wants to buy his stuff, and then maybe it'll have to wait till the spring, we'll actually take his lures out and try to catch some fish. I think we can catch some bass and some pickerel on these lures. So that's one of our projects going on there. My buddy Jason, the guy I talked about, fishing, all about the dinks. We had a blast. What we're going to do is we're going to do a challenge much like One Rod and John B did. They each bought the other person $50 worth of baits. Now what they did is they tried to come up with the craziest lures they could use, see if the person couldn't catch fish. Well, me and Jason, we're going to do a little bit twist on it. Of course, we don't have all the money that those guys have, so we're going to do maybe $20 to $25, and we're going to buy probably 2 lures for the other person. And the idea will be, instead of buying lures that you use all the time or goofy lures, we want to buy great lures, something the other person wouldn't be using, and hopefully they can catch more and bigger fish than what they normally do. So it's a win-win. If I buy Jason a lure that he's never used and he catches his personal best or more fish or more species, then I feel like he's won because he gets to catch a lot of fish, but I win because I bought those lures for him, and he's going to try to do the same thing for me. I've also been talking to another guy lately. He's more local to me. It's 7 Cities Fishing. He does a little bit more saltwater than I do. I do more freshwater, and I asked him just about this past week here, hey, I'll trade you a freshwater fishing trip for a saltwater fishing trip. And so we're going to try to do something where we can get together, and he's got a spot where we can go striper fishing. But my thing is, I don't like to sit there with just bait and bottom rigs. I like to go with lures since I'm a bass fisherman. So we haven't made any final plans yet, but we have started on the talk about going. So of course it's still hunting season. We've got about 3 more weeks of hunting season. So if I can go somewhere and get a 100-pound deer as opposed to a 2-pound bass, I'll probably go after the deer more. Those licenses are expensive, so I like to get the meat in the freezer. So I think I missed one of the landowners. I said something about Jack, and I said something about Steve, but also there's a landowner in Suffolk that allows us to hunt on his property, Curtis. So I do want to say thank you to Curtis for letting us hunt. I want to talk about the cameras that I use. I don't have a GoPro. Right now I'm just using the webcam on the computer, which that's something new for me too. But I use an action camera. This little action camera right here it's not a GoPro, but it is very effective camera. This one is the SJ4000. What's neat about this one is it actually zooms in. It's got a concave fish eyeball type lens, but it zooms in and out. I love this camera so much I wanted to get extra ones, so my wife bought me a couple of others. I got a blue one and a yellow one, but they don't zoom in, and the camera, the pictures it takes and the audio it takes is not that good. So she tried again and got me 2 more. Got a black one and a yellow one. Black one and a white one, I'm sorry. And the white one is one I was using during the hunts up in Giles County. And you see it's blurry off in the distance. My favorite camera, the SJ4000, the problem was I took it hunting and I scratched the lens. So that's made me upset. I finally took it to Best Buy, and they have helped me out. They said they figured out that I needed a new lens, and they bought me a lens, or they actually told me where to go, and I've got a lens. So that's my next project, is to open up and see if I can get this thing repaired. And then my wife has also ordered another 2 cameras, and they're supposed to be exactly like the SJ4000. So hopefully I will have all these cameras up and ready. The action cameras that I have, my nephew also has one, but they're good for some of the close range stuff. They're not really good for the long distance stuff. Now if somebody has a GoPro they want to give me, I will try it out, I'll use it, but for now I'm really going to talk highly of the SJ4000s that zooms in, and most of my videos have come on this. It's been a learning process as far as the audio, having it in that protective case and everything else. So I haven't seen any more of my subscribers jump on, so I think I'm going to end the video, the live stream right here. If here's something else I want to talk about real quick. Aiden Fishing was talking about somebody commented on one of his videos, and I've watched a lot of videos, and a lot of guys are saying, hey, I'll sub to you, you sub to me, and we're all trying to help each other build our subscriber list, and that's good. But there's a lot of people that if you have a comment or criticism, I think we could all do that a little bit nicer, because there are some people that are just flat out mean when it comes to some of it. I saw somebody's video and I said, hey, I like the video, but I think there's too many pauses in it, slow motion stuff, and and the guy was very thankful. Hey, thanks for the input, because we all want to try to do what the viewers want to do. Sometimes we put on videos that we like, it's for us, but most of the time we're trying to put on videos that y'all want to see. So if you have criticism, we want to hear criticism as long as it's constructive. And so, but anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Like and subscribe. Most of the people that's on here now already subscribers to me, and I thank y'all for that. Share them, tell other people. I definitely want to get out and do more, go different places, and there you go, Garrett. What's going on, buddy? I see that you popped in on me. So Garrett's the one I told you is going to help me out with the lures. Want to try to collaborate a little bit on this one. I'm glad to see some of the other guys coming on here. So, but I think that's going to do it for me. We've been on for about 22 minutes. I have a hard time with the computer stuff. My wife's not here to coach me along, so I know I'm rambling and stuff, but I had to call her on the phone to help me figure out the computer. So, but I got my new lens for the camera. I got to put that together, and hopefully we can get back out making good videos. So y'all have a good one, and definitely y'all have a safe and Merry Christmas. Take care, y'all.